Hello friends. Well, we're back again. Yeah, I didn't get it done Thursday, so this is Friday. And this is the pocket. I promised to show you how, my spin on it. This is, like I said, been around for ages. Everybody's done it. But yeah, I think it's pretty, and that just looks really nice on a page, and you can fill it with so much stuff. I want to welcome everybody back and all the new people. That's so awesome that we're growing, and our little group is growing. It reminds me of back in the old days when people used to be able to get together and hang out and uplift each other and have fun and do some crafting, and well, somebody would always bring brownies or something. Yeah, that happened. So yeah, I miss those days. So we'll have to just do the best we can. And our community is large now. We've got the whole world that can actually get together and have those nice times together. So I guess that's a good trade-off. Okay, so let's get after this. We've got the big one. We've got one made out of a book page. Little Women, of course. And then we've got the little bitty one. That's sort of half page-ish. I just thought I'd give you some options there. Okay, so this is the page. Let me put those aside. That is going to be, oh come on. It's going to be on my website as a freebie. It goes with the garden paper pack, but this one's a freebie. So it's got the elements from there, the background pages, and what I suggest is printing it on both sides so that when you make the pocket, you can you can have not white, if that makes sense. I sometimes don't, make sense. So if you want the little one, just what I did was told my printer to print it to a page, and that just sort of shrunk the yeah, it just shrunk it down to half size. So yeah, just do that. So what we do is we take our page. Now, these journals I'm working on, the summertime garden journals that I'm doing. I've got 3 signatures in here that I'm filling with really special different elements. Okay, so I'm going to I need 6. 3 for here and 3 for here. 1 for each signature. And I've got my, okay, we made this little expandable pocket a couple of videos ago, and it's in its place now in both journals, in there doing well. And I made it up a side tuck pocket, of course. I mean, why not do that? So yeah, I've got to make a few of these, and I'm going to show you how to make them. So if you want to make them for your journals, you can. These little journaling cards that I made for the side tuck for the pocket are in the garden paper pack that is already in my Etsy shop. I'm almost super serious finished with the what I'm going to call the summer rose pack that you can use as a birthday journal if you want. It will mix and match with the in the garden paper pack really well. So yeah, and I'll be presenting that in probably the next video. So, and we'll do a fun project with that one. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna take one of these. All right, like I said, I've got to make a few of them. So what I do is you get, okay, it doesn't matter if you don't get my freebie on my website, or if you know, whatever you want to, papers you want to use, just use whatever you want to use. A book page, a piece of notebook paper, it doesn't matter. You need a rectangle. That's really the only requirement, okay? So I'm going to use the lines on my grid here, and I kind of like to keep them a little bit close-ish. I don't want them too far apart, you know. Maybe a couple of inches. Is that a couple of inches? Yeah, that's a couple of inches. A couple of inches apart on your points. And then I hold this and I come down, because I always like to fold from the center out. It keeps me straight. I don't know what other people do, but that helps me keep everything straight. So what you do though, now if you're going to ink before you fold, okay? If you're not going to ink, don't worry about it. So, all right. It just is easier when you get all these folds made. I mean, you can always unfold it. That's fine. So line the, am I in shot? Okay. Yeah, line the bottom of this part here up with that bottom. And just press it down. Pretty simple. Now I used lightweight cardstock on this, because with my journals, when I'm adding an element in, I do either the file folder as my structure of the element, or lightweight cardstock. It just creates durability, and it gives you something that's going to last a while and not tear up so easy. Okay, here comes the tricky part. I'm just joking. Okay, what you do is you take this over and you tuck it in there, and it'll tell you when to stop. You can feel it hit this wall here, this side. So then you just make sure you're lined up and press it down. Pretty simple, super easy. So it depends on what you want to do, what size page you have. If you're making an itsy bitsy journal, then, you know, make an itsy bitsy one. If you're making a more or less a regular size journal, just use your whole piece of paper. If you don't, you know, have paper to print out things on, find a nice one from the from a book. Now, some people, it bothers them if the words are going different. I don't. It doesn't bother me if their words are going this way or that way. That's just not a thing that bothers me. So, if that bothers you, cover it. Once you get your fold to this place here, just cut you some pieces out of something else and cover those. Pretty simple. Super easy. Okay, so once you've got this done, this fold part, you add in your lace or whatever embellishments you're going to do. On these ones, I've just put lace on here for the moment. And that's pretty easy. I've shown you, you know, how to do that before. I use the Cosmic Shimmer glue. It glues down the lace really well. You know, that's not going to come off. That's on there really good. The only tricky part is don't glue it together. You want all your little pockets to be open, you know. The only other thing you've got to really do is glue this part down here. You see how that's still kind of open? And some people just leave that open. Like I said, this pocket's been around for ages. Some people will leave that open. I don't, because I want that to be another pocket. I want to make use of every bit of pocket I can make, right? So I glue this part together. And then I start putting my lace on. So glue it together, put your lace, and then you've got time to start thinking about what you want to do on your corners. Now, if you didn't want the pointy corners, you can always take your corner round or something and just round those off. It looks nice that way too. So I have some ephemera that I've printed out and backed on the file folder like I usually do. So what I do is I just start filling the little pockets. And I want to show you how this will just fill up. There's so many pockets in here. In here. I don't know if this one's going to fit in there or not. Oh, it will. Okay. And then in there. And then you've got one there. So you've got it stacked up like crazy. Let me see. I think I've got some little ones. Oh yeah, I do have these little ditty ones from the kit, the ephemera kit. You just stick it in there and keep loading it up. It will hold a lot of stuff. Now you can decorate down here, which you know I plan to do when I show you when I put it in the journals in each signature. I'll have some decorations and you know whatnot. So you just start stuffing them. I guess you could call them a crisscross stuff pocket. But yeah, super simple and easy. And they'll fit on a page really nicely. Yeah. So, and of course, you know, me being me, there's going to be another pocket somewhere. I may make it a side pocket to go in here, or I may make it a top pocket if I have something that will just go in behind there. Like, you know, something like that could go in there. But I'd have to cut it down a little bit because, you know. So, yeah, there's that. Or we could use some of these. You know how I like the windows. Let's see. Because, you know, they have the little elements from the kit all in the windows. So that would go in. It would still be a little bit tall and poke out. But if you put a grommet in there and some ribbon, it would look nice that way. Or, you know, just the side one, like so. I don't know. It'll probably be different for each pocket that I put in the journal because you have so many options. And since I'm going to put one of these crisscross pockets in each signature, that gives me lots of options to play with. I'm sure there'll be some top ones and some side ones and some other side ones and all that sort of thing. So but that's what we're doing today. I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down, and then maybe I'll show you one more time how to fold it, because I don't know, the first few times I saw this long ago, I thought, oh, how did they do that, you know? So, it can be a little bit, I don't know, confusing or muddling or something. So I'm just going to go ahead and, ooh, my glue's working. That's nice. It was getting all stopped up on me yesterday. That wasn't nice. Okay. So I've got that in there, and you just, you know, make sure you're straight. And of course I have to get it onto my mat, because you know it's how I am. Yeah. Get that straight. Get my brayer, because yeah, that's how I roll. Literally. Okay. There. Okay. So that one's ready to start putting the lace on and decorating. And like I said, wait a minute, let me do the corner rounder thing. Like I said, you can round the corners because, you know, they look nice that way. They look nice pointy. So, whichever way a person wants to go with that. Yeah, they look nice that way. Now this freebie will be up in my shop probably at my shop. It'll be up in my website on my freebies page probably within an hour after this video goes up. So that kind of thing. Let me go get this pressed down so it doesn't give me trouble later. Okay. Let's see. Oh, let's do the little bitty one. And then I'll do a big one. Okay. So, like I said, print on both sides because, yeah. Not much gluing, not much. Now with the little one, you're going to go about an inch between your points because it's a little bitty one. Okay. I do like the little ones. They're cute, and actually they're small enough you can stick them in the bigger pocket. So I'm okay with that. That's just cute. Okay, line it up to the bottom. As I said, I used the lightweight cardstock, and it's a little bit more difficult to fold, but you just work with it, you know. I like the sturdiness of it. Okay, there we are. All folded in. Pretty simple. I like doing these because they look, I don't know, they look like you did some kind of origami complicated something or other. And yeah, it was just what, 3 folds? It's a 3-fold. Fold this way, and fold that. Yeah, it's just 3 folds. Gosh. Okay. So, oh wow, I can count to 3. Anyways, so yeah, I get amused at funny things, odd things, easy things. Whatever. Okay, so we get that one down. Wipe the glue off my mat. I'm terrible at that, but whatever. It's just glue. So get it down there. So it's ready to decorate. And like I said, it'll fit in the pocket. Am I in shot? It'll fit in the pocket, so a little pocket in your big pocket, and you can stuff a lot of little things in this one. We've got some little, now you can make little bitty ephemera out of just about anything, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to get my kit, but it would fit. All these little bitty bits of things, let me find some more. They just fit right in the little pocket. Is that cute or what? Okay. So now we're through playing with that one. Let's do another big one so that you got it down pat and you can make this. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. I do. I think these pockets are just awesome. And like I said, it looks like you did something really, oh, really difficult and hard and complicated, and really, it's just, you know, 3 folds. Okay, there you go. Line up your bottom. Yep. And tuck this side in. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Lining it up. Okay. Okay. You know, I think if you folded those in an angle, you could probably make it kind of look like a basket. Let me try that. So, yeah. I think I'm liking those corners rounded off. They're really cute that way. I mean, I like the points too, but, you know, just to be different. Excuse me. You know, back in the day, like I was talking about, when people would get together and do something uplifting, and then they would do some crafting and stuff like that. You know, the brownies, and there were some people that would bring lemon bars. Those are good too. Now I'm, you know, thinking about those things. I don't know, I'm a weirdo. But, yeah. Okay, we've got that one. Corners rounded. I kind of like that angle. Yeah. It's not exactly straight, is what I'm saying. That kind of looks a little bit more like a basket. That's why I was saying you could fold that at an angle, and it would look like a little basket. Let me try some of those. Okay. All right, here you go. Let's put all these together. There's the laced up bit one. There's the book page one. Did I have the book page up? I have, let me see. I like to use this illustrated illustrated Little Women book to do some of my book page stuff. It's one of these days I'm gonna get one of those books that's not that's not all ragged out, and then I won't be taking it apart like this because yeah, I read it. It's one of my favorites. So here we go. Just so you see it on the book page. It's not, you know, that complicated, but we'll do one this way. Excuse me. Asthma. Okay, the book page is sort of, I don't know, it's in between this, the bigger size and the little size. So you kind of, maybe you're at a little over an inch on your points. Yeah? A little over an inch. Not quite 2 inches though, because you don't want it to be too crazy. So, yep, one fold. Two folds. And then the tuck-in fold. Isn't that something? And like I said, it'll hit that and it'll stop. So you just, you know, and this book has, I didn't ink this because I took it straight out of the book, but it has blue edged pages. So that kind of gives you that anyways. Yeah. So there's your book page pocket. I think that's all of them. Let me glue that together. Ooh, my glue. I filled it yesterday because it was getting low, and when you do that, it kind of gets all volcano-y on you. Okay. But I do like these little bottles. They give you more control. It's not that I'm a power freak or anything, but I do like to have control where the glue is going, yeah? Okay. There we are. Put it out. Okay. So there's the pocket. Then you just decorate it up. Put your lace on it. And whatever else you want to put. If you want to hide the words, then by all means hide the words. But like I said, I don't worry about it. I'm one of those weird people that go down the road reading everything. So it doesn't matter if it's this way or that way. I don't know. Maybe it's just my own kind of weird. But I see a sign or a thing on a car or whatever, license plate, you know, I automatically read that. So anyways, I read every which way, so it doesn't matter. All right, let's get this back over here and I'll show you the freebie again if I can. Okay, there it is on the website within an hour after this video goes up, hopefully. Should. Yes, I can do that. Okay, so we've got all of these ones. There. I can't pick things up. Okay, there. We've got those ones with the rounded corners. I kind of like that. And the basket edge there. And we've got these ones here. 2 of those and that. And the freebie will be there really soon. Thanks for joining me on this little journal journey. And I'm glad that we're doing a lot of I don't know what we called our sisterhood in crafting, I guess. So yeah, I hope you enjoy these and the freebie. And I want to give another shout out to my friend Cheryl. She's still in the hospital. Hope you're doing well and feeling better. I'm grateful for our friendship, and yeah, get well soon, so we can continue our crafting sisterhood together. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. If you can find it in your heart to like and subscribe, that would just be awesome. TTFN.